Grant. This is Michelle. First of all, I want to say thank you for taking time out of your day yesterday to speak with me. In this video, I'm going to show you the 3 things that you can do to bring more customers to your business. So once you've had a chance to review this, and if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to me, or you can take these 3 things as well and do it on your own. I'm fine with that also. So let me go ahead and show you those 3 things that's going to set your company above your competition. The first thing that we're going to go over today is going to be content. And most business owners know that they need content, but they don't know that the average amount of content needed for the #1 result on Google is going to be anywhere from 1,500 to 2,500 words. So for you just to show up in Google, you need to at least have 1,500 words on your homepage with the right keywords. And what I'm going to do right now, I'm actually going to go ahead and I'm just going to pull in yours and your competitor's website. It's going to be Caraway Roofing that we're going to compare today. And I'm going to go to a word counter that we use, and it's just going to give us the number of words that's on the home page. So for Caraway, we have 520 words showing. But if we go to Basies here, you have 1,802. So we definitely want to make sure that on your homepage, to beat out that #1 competitor, you want to at least have 1,800 words, and with those, additional keywords as well. So I'm going to have you. We're just going to scroll down through Basies here real quick and just look at their site. You can see that they have different pictures, a lot of content showing, giving a lot of information. So now if we go ahead and go over to your site. We just do a quick little scroll here. You can see we have pictures in the background, some information there, and then we get down to the bottom of your home page. So one of the things that you can do, because what Google will do is send out these crawlers, and they just go across the sites and they just look for different keywords, see what you're trying to be found for. And some of that, what you can do is behind pictures as well. So if we just do a right click here, do Save Image As. You can see it comes up here where the file name just has letters and numbers. So what you can do in this same field, you can add your company name. You can add Roofing Oklahoma City. You can add Roofing Dallas. I see that you have your Dallas section as too. Also add different keywords for any of the services that you offer here, like your roof repairs, roof replacements, gutters, windows. Any of that information you can have in this field here. And that's going to help you get, that would be help with the keywords. And that can be any picture that you have. So I think we had, let's see if this will, it may even work with this little one here. Yes, it will. So same with that. Anywhere that you have a picture or a video, we can get those keywords added in there so that's you're being found for that also. So we're going to go ahead. I'm going to go look at really quick. It's a company that we use called Ubersuggest, and basically what it does, it just gives us the behind scenes of what Google is looking at for companies. So I'm going to go to Basies first, and we can see here they have 65 keywords. And if we click on that, some of the keywords are OKC Roofing, Roofing OKC, OKC Roofing Companies. So we have those different ones that they have on their site that they're being found for. And then if we go ahead and do a search on yours, it's actually not showing that you have any keywords. So we definitely want to make sure that on your site you do get some keywords added so that this, so that brings us up here. So what I'm going to go ahead and say then on this is for content, we want to make sure to beat your competition that you add at least 1,800 words or more on the homepage, because that's what's driving your competitor's business, and it's 100% beatable. And we want to get those keywords added on there as well. So I'm going to go ahead and take one of those keywords. It's Roofing OKC, and we're going to put that in the Google search here. And when you first scroll down, you can see that there's a ton of ads. Any sponsored items that's listed here, that's going to be an ad. Ads can work, but they can also be a money pit if your website isn't dialed in. So before you go and spend lots of money with Google Ads, just make sure your website's going to convert before you do that. So the #2 that we're going to look at today is going to be citations. And you might be saying, well, what's a citation? Why do they matter? Why do we need them? So if we scroll down past the sponsored ads, you're going to get into this businesses section, and this is your Google Maps. It's where your name, address, and phone number is listed, also known as the map pack. It's basically your map pack's going to be your top 3 here, OKC, statewide, and Heiner, and you want to get up in this top section. And this is it's also known as name, address, and phone number. So this is where Google verifies and gives relevance to local businesses. And to do that, and for you to get up in this top position as well, your number one thing that you need to do is to get your name, address, and phone number added to different directories, like Yahoo Local, Bing, Switchboard, Local Pages. Any of those different directories will help you get up into this map pack here. And you want to get more than your competitor to gain more trust than them from Google, and then that will be pushing you above them in that map pack. How do we do that? We have companies that we can go out, we can pull those same directories that your competition is listed on, take that same list and get those matched with those directories matched onto your website. And, not for your website, but for your name, address, and phone number. But the one thing is, we don't want to stop there. We don't want to just match them. We want to dominate them online. So to do that, if your competitor, say OKC Roofers here, is your number one and you want to beat them. So say they have 100 citations. You want to go out and get 50 to 100 more. So it takes them a lot longer to catch up. So the number 3 thing that we're going to go over today is going to be link juice or backlinks. And this is the third pillar that's going to help you dominate on Google. So if we go past the Google Maps here, you're going to come right here to this, what they consider like the organic section, and this is Basie's Roofing. They're your number one competitor. Probably 60% of people that are searching for, like, say, a roofer in OKC or any area, they're going to come to this section right here, and they're going to pick this first person that's listed first. And this is where you want to be. And for you to get there, you need authority. How do you get authority? It comes down to backlinks. And a backlink is when one website links to another website online. So you got to think of it this way. If site A links to site B, then site A is giving site B some of its link juice. Kind of like a vote of confidence. And in Google Sites, that's passing authority. And of course, the more relevant the site, the more valuable the link. And not all links are created equal. So if you get a local blog or an industry site linking back to you, well, that's perfect. That's great. But if, you're in a roofing niche, roofing. So if you get a backlink from Pizza Hut, that's not so great. So because, you guys don't sell pizza. So what I'm going to do here real quick is we're going to go back to Uber Suggest, and we're going to look at those 2 things again. So for Basie's, you can see that they have 1,132 backlinks. And if we go to yours, it shows about 157. And that's telling me that here for Basie's, looking at your competitor, they've got backlinks from strong relevant sources. That's what's pushed them up into this number 1 position right here. And for you to get there as well, we can go in and actually go right into like your competitor's information, get those same links that they have linking to them, and get those linked to your business as well. And getting to the top is not magic. It's just a method, and I've shown you that here today. So let me real quickly just go over those 3 things again. So on your website, your home page, number 1, content. You want to make sure you at least have 1,500 more words with the right keywords on your home page. Number 2 is going to be citations. So for you to get up in this number 1 position, if your competitor has 100 citations, we want to get 50 to 100 more, so you're beating them out by a landslide. And number 3 is backlinks. To get here in this position, you want to be getting relevant sites pointing at your business to show Google you are the authority. And if you do these 3 things, you can become number 1 across Google. So now you might be saying, well, what do I do now? Well, you can either go with this information I gave you today, do it on your own. I'm completely fine with that. But if you want to go with the most effective route and save yourself some time, just give me a call. My name is Michelle again, and it's 405-410-3024. Once again, that number is 405-410-3024. And Grant, I hope you have a great evening. I do appreciate you taking your time, and I look forward to hearing from you. Thank you.